so predictable, you love it when we say we be pubbing this way. Daby Cab in the country boy, motherfucking fresh ships coming your way. And there's no intermission, cause we dishing up games. So spark up and listen up, not for the week. And we not with the feed, if you're not a low bagger, stop and retreat. We gonna get you high, so here we go. Never get it twisted, Pub Sports Radio.
Welcome to the Sesh, Medicate Monday, presented by Pub Sports Radio.
Where the real ones reside. Salute to the ladies, gents, and D-gents for tuning in. You already know it's all love. I'm your guy, Dutch Boy Fresh.
And I'm Daby Cab, man. You know the deal. It's cool if you don't smoke. But here on a Medicate Monday on Pub Sports Radio, it's a lot fucking cooler if you do. So if you're going to, fire up that shit and let us know what strain you're smoking on right now in the chat, man. Shout out to our guy T back there on the ones and twos holding us down, keeping it moving whenever we send him stuff. Shout out to Jeff Slaughter, the Don, the OG of Pub Sports Radio. Only reason we're up here with you guys right now is because of Jeff Slaughter. So shout out to him. And then most importantly, man, you guys in the chat. Shout out to you guys in the chat. VPs 100, Philly Eagle Flyer, RVD, Francis LeBron, Markel, Justin, Winetine, Perky Sandersons, our other Justin, Mr. Stacks Play of the Day, Joey Harb, a lot of heavy hitters showing up, man. Winner Circle, Straight 420, good to see you in here, man. Rich H, Andrew G, EQ, I'm gonna hit everybody, Serious Business, JW early in the morning, man. Everyone. Mama Dukes, I see her in there. Mom Dukes, man, shout out to her. Glad you guys could all make it in. It's early, man, but if you can't, hit the like, share the video, and let's get this Medicate Monday off and rolling.
Yeah, man. We got a fully loaded motherfucking show for you guys today. I can't lie, man. I'm still fucking sleepwalking right now. Still fucking sleepwalking. Ended it with the W last night with the motherfucking Raiders. Not very good in the morning games for me on a Sunday, not gonna lie. Fuck, man. What the fuck was I thinking of betting against the San Francisco 49ers yesterday? God damn, you got to stand on it, though, because when you're right, you're right. And God damn it, when you're wrong, you're wrong. That's some DJ Big Boss type shit right there. But, yeah, it didn't feel good, man. It didn't feel good. It's a beautiful thing when you're on the right side of those, but when you're on the wrong side, you tend to drink a little bit more tequila, And you tend to wake up feeling like, God damn, what did I do to myself yesterday? But we ended it with the ugly-ass win last night. Took the Raiders' money line. That was a fucking horrific, beautiful fucking game, I guess you could say. Hopefully everyone in the chat had a profitable fucking weekend. Got started okay with Michigan on Saturday, and then it kind of went downhill for your boy as well on Saturday. Shout out to the Seminoles for winning, but not covering against the motherfucking Hurricanes. As I said, no way 14 points, bro. No way 14 points.
It was 14 and a half, too.
Yeah, it was 14 and a half. It was 14 and a half. So, yeah, hopefully everyone, did what they're supposed to do this weekend, and that's hit the motherfucking books straight over the head. Let us know how your weekend went, good or bad. Stand on that motherfucker. You got to stand on it.
Joe, good to see you, man. Saturday didn't go the best for me. College basketball has started off in the green, NFL in the green, even in the green in the NBA. College football still rough. Michigan was good early, but that was about it. Michigan was good early. Tennessee was not good late. But I'm excited today. I got action today. I got it on the gridiron. And then there's something in college basketball that I'm going to talk about that I'm getting real close to pulling the trigger on. College basketball is just heating up. I had on Friday, I had 5 bets on my card. I know most days I'm usually, just 1-2 bets. But with college basketball heating up, there's going to be a lot more days where I'm having 5 to 7 bets on my card. So just where I go with college basketball, and I can't wait.
Yeah, a lot of college basketball games. It was nice to link up with my guy, the Abster right here. Watched a little college basketball there at the Treasure Island Sports Book. It was definitely fun watching a little bit of college basketball with Cav. He's definitely into it. As pretty much. It's like me watching the NBA. It's just like, fuck. You talk to the guy who's even fucking listening to you. He's just, oh, fuck that. But
I'm not listening when I'm watching games. That's the truth. You got that right. When I'm watching
and you got 2 games on plus this shit. So it's like you're not just focused on one game. When you're in a sports book, it's a little bit more different. But yeah, man, it was good to see you. Good to put some in the air. And, we actually touched down with the new strain. Got it in the motherfucking plane as we speak, So, you know what it is. It's about that time. The strain of the motherfucking day.
It's your boy Fresh checking in with Daby Cab. You know how we had to do out here in the 702. We always do the strains of the day, but we had to find a strain we haven't tried yet. The Violet Fog. You know who it is. Wiz Khalifa, Mr. KK, his newest strain. It's the Grape Gasoline cross.
Look at that.
With the Khalifa mints. Shout out to the biggest stoner in the game, Wiz Khalifa, putting us on. As you can see, we don't play the Violet Fog, half ounce. We're gonna burn this motherfucker down. Yeah, man.
You're muted.
That just got me thinking about that day, man. So Dutch and I only had about 35 minutes that day that we hung out, but we consumed probably more THC than any normal two people consume in 3 or 4 days.
Yeah, we got some videos from the rooftop too. We'll put you on that. Maybe check us out on Twitter at Daby Cab, at Dutch Boy Fresh. We'll get some shit out on Twitter. A little too long for YouTube. For the show, but yeah, man, yeah, we parking lot pimp from the rooftop. Didn't have much time as your boy had to sign in on a Friday, but we definitely got very high.
I did get
on
some
that here in just a second. Let me break this. But if you didn't hear in the motherfucking brief video, this is Grape Gasoline cross with the Thin Mints. Some beautiful thing. It's nice, man. It comes through pretty clean. Smoked a lot of this over the weekend and just was happy to fucking get back into it this morning for you guys. The Violet Fog, one of Wiz Khalifa's new strains. It's a pretty good thing. It's a little bit more, I think, on the hybrid level, but it is a good strain. Go ahead, Cab. I have to tell you, I was pretty fucked up when I did leave Treasure Island.
Well, yeah. I want to hear about that, and I know they do too. So I was just gonna say though, I did get some footage while I was in Vegas for you guys. I got some inside of Planet 13. I got a couple interviews with a couple people in there in Planet 13. I bought some pretty crazy products. Dutch is about to hit on one of them, the RSO. Let you guys know. But yeah, I got some Planet 13 footage. It's the world's largest dispensary. It's cool footage. I got some behind the scenes in the lab footage too, which I'm excited to show you guys. And then I also got some footage at a few restaurants. So we'll go over that. They're not ready. It's not ready today. We'll have it up next week. But I loaded up on some of the strongest shit you can buy, like the Rick Simpson oil. And for anybody in the chat who doesn't know, I'll be real quick. Rick Simpson is a guy who had stage 4 cancer. He's told there's nothing he can do about it. And he created a new way to extract marijuana. And he created RSO, which is Rick Simpson oil. He healed his cancer. And now, you see epilepsy patients. You see cancer patients. If somebody's got a medical marijuana issue, this is what they're getting is the RSO. So I got some of that. That shit is amazing. Dutch can tell you about it though.
Yeah, man, most definitely. Shout out to Nasty Nate, Mr. Trifecta on the Disco Butter. Let us know what you're smoking on. What you got in the plane over there, my dude?
Me?
See.
This is the guava melts. The one I think I did. Yeah, I think I did strain of the day on this last week.
Yeah, guava melts, got the Violet Fog. Let us know in the motherfucking chat what you're smoking on. It's very fucking, very, very important. We got EQ, Tropical Thunder. We got Philly with the scratch and sniff. Yeah, real talk, bro. Scratch and sniff that motherfucker. Let's get to it, though. I'll touch in on a little bit more on. I was fucked up off that shit, but we can't keep our guy on ice too much. We got the heaviest hitter in the game. We got our guy, Mr. Motherfucking Cash It, the Razor's Edge. You can see him all motherfucking week long on Razor Sharp Picks YouTube channel, but you can only find him one motherfucking place, bright and early on a motherfucking Medicate Monday, and that's right here on Puff Sports Radio. Our guy, Mr. Cash It, Razor Sharp Picks. Let's go.
Here comes the Razor's Edge.
Recognize, motherfucker.
What up, Dutch? What up, Cab? What up, everybody in the chat? What's going on, fellas?
Oh, same. Then he chokes. This fucking guy. Wait, we'll give him a break, man. He's fucking still 48 hours off of a second Vegas trip. So, you know.
Bro, I'm barely even fucking here right now. Give me a, you know how hard it is to be here on camera? I'm here for one reason, and that's you guys in the chat. If it wasn't you guys in the chat, my ass would be laying in bed right now, fucking texting everybody that I got to work, that I'm supposed to give lessons to. Hey, I'm sorry. My daughter's sick, when really it's just me being a little bitch.
Yeah, I love the daughter say. That's why I was like, yeah, always just put it on your daughter, bro. You got good ones. You got good excuses. Like me, every I have to, oh, my wife, oh, my dog. You know, it's like, God damn, like the
All
kids.
I was trying to say is I came back from Vegas with money in my pocket, which is like all you can ask to do, right? Did I come back rich? No. But I came back and I had money in my pocket, which is outstanding because
Which is a fucking win. It's chalked up as a plus unit play when you come to Vegas and and you get down, because it's not all about gambling when you come to Vegas. Believe that, especially when you come with the wifey and friends and family.
Man, when you spend $200 on fucking chicken and steak enchiladas or whatever they were.
Well, this guy's a fucking rookie, right? He's a rookie, Cab or Razor. He's a fucking rookie when it comes to, we go in, sit down. I take him to this, chill little spot. And let's get 6 shots of Casamigos.
I'm not a rookie. I just figured. I just figured. Everybody said they wanted shots, so I got shots, thinking we'd all keep it rolling. It's like, no, Cab, you get everybody's shots. We're not going to.
No, that's not what I said. I was like, fuck that, bro. Hey, where I go, man, I drink for free every fucking where I go. So, it's on Vegas, bro. It's on Vegas. So I know
how.
Yeah, I don't necessarily like to pay $150 for a round of shots. That's all I'm saying. That's it. So, you live and learn. It's like when you go to the strip club and the first girl sits on your lap. Say no. I mean, if you're smart, you'll say no to 13 bitches that sit on your lap. But absolutely say no to the first one. All right? Say no to the first one. Second, third, do what the fuck you want, but never go with the first choice. All right? That's a little game from back in the day. But Razor, my guy, we talked about the weekend. I've been seeing nothing but winners from you. And I'm not even gonna say the weekend, because it's been a fucking beautiful little stretch you're on here, and it's not a week, it's not 2 weeks, significant amount of time now. You've been hitting them over the head. Why don't you pat yourself on the back a little bit, my guy, because I'm bad with numbers right now.
Yeah, well, we've been on fire. We went 5-1 yesterday, plus 9.8 units. Overall, last week I went 11-4-1 plus 15 units, and this month 26-1 plus 30 units. And in the last 41 days, we have been rolling 83-44-2 plus 85 units.
Whoa. Go over that one more time for me, Razor. One more time for these slow motherfuckers.
83-44-2 plus 85 units the last 41 days.
Plus 85 fucking units. Become a member. Hey, I'm just saying, man. RSP. It's the motherfucking way to be. Goddamn, it's the motherfucking way to be. Shout out to our guy, Razor Sharp Picks, blessing us here on a Monday. Plus 85 fucking units. He don't even got to show up with that type of record, but he still does, because he's a man of the motherfucking people. We appreciate you, Razor. Now, we'll get into it here in just a moment. But today, bear with me, guys, because we're just going to
Dutch is having to look back because he's wondering, do we got one loaded? I don't know, Dutch. I'm having to look too. What do you want?
Well, I'm trying to get loaded, so I'm going to give a quick shout out to Original Eats and have a nice look.
Hey, man, now I'm jealous, man. I want some of that shit. Cal was like, I want to get all these edible. Oh yeah, so that's a perfect leeway actually to what he fucking was talking about earlier. So I show up to his spot, right?
I didn't want to do. I did do.
Well, I know. I meant like you were saying. Yeah, okay. You're telling me what you wanted, and I'm like, fuck. I don't like. He's talking about shit I don't even know about. Anyways, this fucking guy. I show up to his fucking hotel before I got to sign in for work an hour. And, I'm a smoker, so I'm ready to smoke. We smoked we put 3-4 grams in a fucking Fat Boy, and we already smoked, he had one rolled. That was no problem. But when this motherfucker broke out a syringe, that's when I started getting a little like, wait, what? This cures cancer, man. This shit cured cancer. I'm like, all right, man, I'm a true connoisseur, so I ain't gonna say nothing no to that's like, it's weed though, right? This motherfucker, right, puts it, it's some weird shit, puts it on my tongue. Hey, that shit That shit had I had elbow, my elbow was a little sore before I got there. My knee was, I just hit the gym. Bro, within 15 minutes, I'm like this. Like, I'm ready to jump for it. Like, I'm like, oh, shit. Like, I'm about to start a fucking boxing match or something. Like, hey, this shit is nasty as fuck. Now, you need this guy, and he's not a good guest either.
It doesn't taste good.
He didn't even have a fucking bottle of water for me after he gives me the most nastiest tasting shit in the world. But you know that's how it's good because it doesn't taste good, but it's just literally so fucking strong. Had my ass fucking slow-mo when I went into work. I'm high every single day I go to work. These motherfuckers was like, "What's wrong with you today, bro?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm good." They're like, "Nah, man, you look really high." I'm like, "What the fuck?"
Well, I took that shit the first night because I've never had it. So for anybody who missed earlier that's wondering what he's talking about, it's called RSO. It's Rick Simpson oil, right? I took that shit the first night. Man, I thought somebody gave me like some kind of pain pills or something. I was like, there ain't no way weed's got me nodding off like this. The fuck is going on?
That's what I was telling my boy at work. I was like, bro, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I just popped like a fucking perky. Like a 2 perks. And I was like, yeah, man, I'm full. I felt good. After 2 enchiladas, and some beans, I was cool. I couldn't stop thinking about the motherfucking churros, fat boy mode, but I didn't do it. But more of the story was I was high like I was 15 again. It was like 15 years old, high, just like slow-mo and wanting to eat everything in sight. That's what the RSP or the RS.
RSO, Rick Simpson oil.
I've seen you. What the fuck?
RSP, RSO, we're all in the same boat, man. We're here.
Heavy fucking hitter, man. That shit's a heavy hitter. Hey, but check this out though, man. We roll a lot of we put you on game with shit, right? So we roll a lot of planes around here, and when we're talking about the worm, people really don't know what we're talking about. Cab does, maybe Razor does, maybe half of you guys do, But I know this looked pretty dope, a way of doing it. Chief, you would show these motherfuckers what I'm talking about. It's a beautiful way to roll.
Trucks on the turn. Rock exclusive. We both guard the road like trucks on the turnpike. Smoke by the load just to see what it burns like. Architectural design, intellectual rhyme, the bishop strike. Moving on a diagonal line.
So many comments off such a short video. 1, my shit never twists that easily. 2, all the real stoners know, man. And Dutch, you almost have a grinder. You got kind of half a grinder. Any real stoner knows that little thing you set down, you just set your grinder down right like that. Joint goes between it perfectly.
Hell yeah. That's what I like to call the peanut butter and jelly right there, bro. That's one of them dirty planes. So now you know what we're talking about when we put that's how you do it. It's not as hard as it looks. I just say that, man. It's pretty simple, but it can get messy at times. But that will be an hour joint. You see me smoke a fucking hour joint here. So if y'all want to smoke a plane, it's in the air for an hour, just get a little worm in there, put it in the middle, and have that bitch sparky. You smoke
one of those, man. I want to hit our chat real quick. Our guy Trans Canada said pub sports ? Gotta start calling it smoke sports. I'm down with that, man. Smoker, get smoked. I'm on board, Trans. I'm on board, my man. Marvelous Mike says, Dutch, you're funny as fuck. You forgot looking in between funny and AF.
Man, this guy's really reaching, man. This fucking guy. He's like, I didn't even recognize you. Oh, this fucking guy, man.
I didn't. He was all dressed nice. I swear to God, Dutch was dressed nice. And I don't know what it was. I stopped.
I'm dressed nice every goddamn day.
I'm looking literally right at him. Razor, I'm looking right at him. And in my head, I'm like, where in the fuck is Dutch? Like I'm trying to look over the guy, and I'm staring straight fucking at him.
Oh shit, man. Hey, excuse me. Shout out to our guy JT. Talk sports with JT in the building. One of Cali's finest over there. It's good looking out, my dude. Good to see you this morning. VPs 100. I'm in. I think that's a new name, man. Shout out to the new namers in the chat. Trans Canada, Smoke Sports, Smoker Get Smoked. Yeah, man, I like that. I think that's a new name too. He might be, maybe not, but I like that, Trans.
I've seen Trans Canada in here.
Yeah, I think so. Speaking of motherfuckers we seen up in here, let's go with the real one. One of the heaters right now. This guy on top of his game, dialed, as we like to say, dialed in. You know, what's up with our boy Sharky Water
Yeah.
Sports Nation, Shark Water? Good to see you, Sharky. He's dialed the fuck in all sports. Can't win every bet, so don't fucking start talking that shit.
Winning most of them.
But oh my God, he's back, you know, back in the motherfucking deep waters. My guy, keep it going, and salute to my guy, Razor. You had a great weekend. You know, we had well shit, you've been having a great 6 months, really, you know. Fuck, dude. Plus 85 units, ladies and gentlemen. And that's not in the past 6 months. It's a lot less than that, but absolutely great standing, bro. Outstanding. What are we looking at today? We got some NBA. We got Sharkwater Nation in the chat. We slaying the NBA. I'm got about a 4 or 5 game card today, I believe. Not a huge card in the NBA, but I believe there's money to be made on the hardwood. We also got the motherfucking NFL Monday Night Football game. And, of course, I believe we have some NHL. Don't quote me on that, but I'm sure we motherfucking do. JPZ, if you didn't know, he's on the motherfucking intro. From the Bay to L.A., our guy, J motherfucking Peasy in the house. Salute to our man. Mean Green Picks in the chat as well. We got some heavy hitters, so I believe we might as well pass to the heaviest hitter we got in this motherfucker. How we feeling today, Razor? Roll that motherfucker one time for our guy.
Here comes the Razor's.
Recognize, motherfucker.
Not yet, T. Not yet. We're going to have to put us back to the 3. We're going to have to roll this back. First, we got to talk about last week. Remember when you brought that guy on and that's what doing it?
Yeah, I was hoping.
Let's bring that up. Let's talk about last week first. How about them? How about those Chargers? Everybody was on those Jets, Jets. I told you I wouldn't let Zach Wilson lick the bottom of my shoe. He's a bum. Is Mike backstage? Can we bring him on? Where's he?
Hey, his ass ain't gonna show up until you leave today.
Here this week.
He's not showing up.
Be here this week.
For real, he ain't showing up until you leave, bro. Hey, and at least I gave you a fucking shout out on Twitter, goddammit. I said you was all right, motherfucker. You talk that shit. I went against you. I didn't like it. I didn't like the feeling of it. And goddamn it, you were spot on. So yeah, keep it going, my dude. Keep it going.
Yeah, man, we had to bring it up just in case anyone forgot about it, Cab. Just in case anyone forgot about it.
Oh, I put the back and forth in my tweet out this morning. I didn't forget. I've been thinking about it.
You're fucked up when you remember that, huh, Cav? You like that shit for sure. I know.
It was classic, bro. That's look. I would rather get. And when I think about, because I know this is our show here, us three right here, and Mike and everybody that joins us, it's you guys in the chat too. But when I get in a show and I hear people all fucking kumbaya and, sucking each other off, I'm like, man, I don't give a fuck about when I hear people going back and
forth. I
don't
tune into shows where anyone's sucking each other off. So that's all you, bud.
You do.
No, you just said you do, but it's okay.
No, you do.
Go ahead. Continue.
You do. Well, you had to try, so we're gonna stay here for a little.
Wait, what the fuck? You do. What the fuck?
Anyways, I'm just saying that was classic.
You might want to hit the mute button. Damn it, on accident.
What did you just say?
Oh man, you heard me.
No, I heard mute button in accident.
Oh yeah, I think you should hit it on accident. Go ahead, Cab. Go ahead and continue.
Oh, I said it. I said I'd rather not hear people suck each other off. I'd rather.
You just wanted to get that out again.
I'd rather have honest opinions. I'd rather have honest opinions, and that's what we got with the Razor and Mike. Something about sending a picture of an ass and a middle finger and licking shoes. I'm not sure. Wherever it went, I want to go there again. I do.
I didn't get a picture, but I did get $300. I got my $300, but I didn't get no goddamn picture. But I got $300.
Oh, you guys bet each other for real?
No, he took $300 from the motherfucking books, bro.
Yeah, this is from the bookie. Instead of getting my picture,
he brought it.
I took the cash instead.
He's got the fucking props on deck. Hey, speaking of props, man, did y'all see this motherfucker? So, shout out to Florida, and shout out to whoever the fuck hit this, because if you don't know, Florida has legalized gambling. We are a gambling show, so we should probably break, Hard Rock Casino. They got the Florida app now. Shit, I might take. Hey, if they do rec weed, we'll move back to Florida. I will go back to Florida. But check this shit out, homie. First of all, $500K. I mean, our boy Razor drops a lot of money on these futures too. But $500K on a parlay, hey, it must be nice. If you would, Cap, break that down.
Yeah, it's my first time seeing it. So 500,000 on 4-leg same game parlay that paid 5.5 mil. You had Singletary over 51.5 rushing yards, Singletary anytime touchdown, over 45.5, and the Texans money line
came through and beat the fucking Bengals in a crazy fucking game. Shout out to CJ Stroud too. Woo! Hey, I bet you they wish they opened the books a week later, huh, Razor? And they're in Florida. God damn.
Here's my thing. Like, if it was like 5K, 10K, I'm on board. Even maybe 50K. But when I see somebody bet 500K, I'm like, man, good for you. But at the same time, if you can afford to put 500K on a 4-leg parlay, nah.
Yeah, that's Drake type shit right there.
I don't really believe that shit unless I see the guy with the physical ticket in his hand. To me, that's all just trying to promote the new book to Florida. Look, they just paid out $5 million. Check us out.
Hey, good point.
To me, I think it's fake unless I see the actual person celebrating with the physical ticket. Nowadays, there's so much Photoshop. It's ridiculous.
Well, good point, Razor, but fuck you for shitting on my fucking research then, you know? God damn it. Oh, this shit is fake. Well, all right.
Shitting on your research. Razor gave us half the videos we have for the show, and he found
I know,
them in 10
now
minutes.
he's shitting on my content. He's like, hey, well, just show my shit. Fuck your shit. All right, it's fake. All right, shout out to our boy Wham Bam. Get him in here in a little bit. Trout motherfucking Wham. Cali's.
Slow down when you drive it, Wham. Slow the fuck down. You probably driving right now. Slow your ass down.
Who knows where he's coming through? Who knows where he's coming from, though, when he slides through? Last time he's in the whip, all suited and booted. Hopefully he's back safe. And, we get some plays from our boy Wham Bam today.
Before I forget, you guys should have seen, man. So I was in the Treasure Island Sportsbook. I was live with C-Mac and Razor in the chat. He called me out, said I wouldn't do the shout out thing. Of course, so he called me out, so I fucking did it. Man, C-Mac got so uncomfortable. Everyone who looked, he was like, oh, this guy's retarded. I'm sorry. Like, oh, this guy's an idiot.
What were you doing?
He was like counting him off. Sorry, he's stupid. This guy's an idiot. My bad. Forgive me, my friend Special.
Well, what the fuck were you doing? No, my fault. I missed it.
I just did the shout out, and I was like, shout out! And I did it in the middle of the fucking sports book. And
Come on,
I did it
man.
when it was pretty quiet too.
Yeah, C-Mac's quiet guy though. Mr. Uber, my guy.
He's my boy, man. He did not like it.
He's a good time. He'll out drink you beer for sure, but he'll tap out on the shots. But I'll outshot, but you don't probably want to see me take that many shots. But so I won't really talk about that. But yeah, a lot of beer my guy can consume. But yeah, he's more of the quiet type. Definitely more of the quiet type.
Man, there we go. Seeing our guy LJ showing up here. Everybody.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was trying to give a shout out to. I started thinking about C-Mac. Forgot about our guy LJ. Talk about LJ a little bit. Didn't he? He can't be on the show today, but he came through and blessed us last week, right, Cap?
Yeah, he swept the board last week, if I'm not mistaken, 4-0. I don't have it in front of me. I know it was like
everyone had a winner sign. I believe it was 3-0, maybe 4-0.
It was either 3-0 or 4-0, but shout out to guy LJ. He's been killing it for us. LJ, obviously, no pressure, man, because we know he can't be here right now. But if you do have any action for the chat, throw it in there. We'll highlight it, my guy. We'll highlight it, and if you want to make it official, just let us know. We'll keep it because we are keeping up with everything now. I just don't have it, but I know it was. I think it was 4-0. Might have been 3-0. I just don't have it in front of me.
Yeah, I know everything had a money sign by. I know that. God damn it. Big winners, razor sharp picks, and our boy LJ carried the show for us last week. They really did. We appreciate y'all. We got about a little slight of a hundo in here, Razor. It's about that motherfucking time.
See, roll the clip.
Here comes the Razor's edge.
Recognize, motherfucker.
Shout out to everybody in the chat. We got 100 plus people in the chat. If you haven't already, which you haven't because we only got 49 goddamn likes. Hit the like button down below. Win some money. Let's take a shot before I tell you how we're about to get paid.
Oh, lazy motherfuckers, hit the goddamn like button. Razor about to bless us.
I'm just
Last
saying,
week,
for anybody who stuck around, Razor, if they stuck around last week, we made them work for that NBA, but you gave it to them, and I know you don't.
Shit, the New York Knickerbockers?
I pay attention. Everything extra Razor's given is cashed, even though he doesn't count it in his
that's
record.
right. 150. We made it around, and the Knickerbockers smacked around the motherfucking clip show, huh? Double digits, my guy.
James Harden Clippers.
Oh, yeah.
But yes, Knicks were an easy winner as well. So
That was
we
a
did
beautiful
catch the
pick.
Chargers last week, and we got to 150 likes, so we gave out the Knicks. We cashed that one as well. So Razor's Edge, we are officially 9-6 plus $708. We are 4-0 in the NFL, and I'm going right back to it. This is not a popular play. Everybody is betting on the under in this game, right? Why not? The unders are prime time. All the unders, right? Wrong. Today, for our Razor's Edge $300 play, we are taking the Denver Bills over 47. 85% of the bets, 93% of the money is on the under. Remember when we talked about the under last week? Everyone was betting it. The total was dropping. Not today. This total opened up at 46.5. It moved up to 47. It is now at 47.5. The total is going up, but everybody is betting the under. Now, let me tell you why I am betting the over. First, reverse line movement. Second, the Bills defense, a lot of injuries. You got their safety, Hyde is out, their cornerback, Benford is out, and their linebacker, Bernardi's questionable, so he's not even going to be 100%. On the other side, Denver safety, suspended, was 4 weeks. He reduced it to 2 weeks. He's out. Their inside linebacker, Griffin, he's out. He was on the IR. And then you also have their other safety who's been on IR since the beginning of the season after they played the Raiders. So both defenses are banged up. Then you look at Denver's D. They lit up 28 points against the Bears. That's right, 28 points against the Bears. They also lit up 31 points against the Jets. That's right, 31 points against the Jets. Both of those teams are trash. Now, they have played better the past 2 weeks, but I expect things back to normal this week. We also have the Bills D. They've lit up 24, 18, and 29 points their last 3 games. So I don't see how they're going to not let up at least 20 points as well. Then on the offensive side, you got Allen. He's 6th in passing yards, 2,423. He's 6th in passing. He hasn't even played this week yet. So if he throws at least 200 yards, he'll be right back in second. I expect him to throw the ball and get it done today. He's also 2nd in touchdowns. Wilson on the other side, he's 8th in touchdowns. So both these quarterbacks know how to get it done. Allen, he's number 1 in completion percentage. So I believe he's going to get it done against the Broncos here today. We also have some big key trends for this game. 7 of the last 10 games between these 2 games have gone over the total. 9 of Denver's last 13 games have gone over the total. And it's 5-1 to the last 6 games when the Bills are playing an AFC West team. Lock it in. Razor's Edge, $300. Broncos, Bills, over 47.
I dig it. I dig that. I dig that breakdown. Now that we're talking NFL,
I swear I thought he was going to say Broncos when he said not popular play.
I want to bet the Broncos tonight. I do. And we're going to talk about it. We're going to break it down in the motherfucking chat. I mean, I got fucking 8 Bronco things over here just in a pile that I don't even fucking, I just don't even, it's just embarrassing. They have been playing a little better. The offense has been playing a little better. Defense, it's the defense really, and they are missing out,
Just like I want to wear my Broncos hat.
I wear that shit to the gym and sweat like a motherfucker in Bronco gear. I don't wear the hat, but I wear the hoodies and the Bronco shorts and shit. But I don't be out and about in that. I don't want to be hearing Mr. 70. Motherfucker call me Mr. 70. It's going on. It's going motherfucking down. No, but yeah, I think the Broncos are the right side, man. I do. +7. I think it's the right side, and I think they'll be in this game. We can break it down a little bit more here. But I want to hear the panel first, and we'll go a little bit more. But definitely strong lean to the Broncos, and best believe it ain't no motherfucking homer pick, because I've been rooting for these motherfuckers to lose for like the last 5 weeks now. Once I knew we were complete ass, because we need to get better in the long run. So winning 5 football games is not going to help us out in the long run, if you know what I mean. So, but we got our guy in the back right now, and we want to get a little bit of interaction with, of course, our boy Razor, because we only got him for about 5 more minutes here, because we know this motherfucker's about to go hit him straight over the motherfucking head in the pony. So let's do it here. We got our pimp of the motherfucking Medicate Mondays right here. Our boy Mike Money coming through with the pimp slap play of the motherfucking day. Let's go.
Hi, I'm with the Port Commission.
I'm from the Athlete's Foot Foundation.
What up, fellas? Happy Medicate Monday. There's the fellas there. We got Razor Sharp up in here. Dutch Boy, Daby, motherfucking Cab, back from Vegas. What's going on, man? What's going on, boys?
Oh man, I told everybody earlier I was struggling to be here, but I was only here for them. The good news is once I get a couple grams in, I'm good. Now I'm glad that I'm here. We're rolling. I'm feeling good now. Ready to get more action on the table. Ready to make
play number
bets.
2.
Glad that you showed up. Yeah, right. Glad that you showed up to rock with us while Razor's still here. Yeah.
Were you tuned in to hear our boy Razor a little earlier, Mike? You look a little tired.
Was I tuned in to catch the guy with the second best intro on the Sesh? You know I was there to hear that thing. I wasn't going to miss a guy dancing around in his underwear. Come on now.
He brought props and everything, Mike. He went in on us on the fucking jet. A little bit more towards you, you know, but nah, he went in on us with our fucking shitty ass Jets pick last week. So, you know.
Yeah, well, it's the Jets. That's what happens, you know. And then
look what they did
they
today.
do it again.
Shout out to the Jets, though, because they got us money. I'm sure last night you made money off that game, and most definitely I did as well. So shout out to the Jets for doing what they fucking thought they would do and lose to the motherfucking Raiders here in the city, man, in the motherfucking city. The Raider fans are everywhere. Raider fans are everywhere right now. I've never seen them so happy after winning one game, firing the coach. But you know why? Because they like this. They like Antonio Pierce. They got a fucking gangster as a coach right now. You see the pregame look like Suge Knight and shit with the fucking cigar and shit, like just posting up. And he's out there just looking like a boss. Shout out to Antonio Pierce, bro. He brought the swag back to fucking Raiders in 2 fucking weeks, bro.
In the locker room after the game, like they won the Super Bowl.
And Max Crosby, I know, and Max Crosby's got him like, bro. I'm telling you, like,
yo,
I know, I'm telling you, like, I know what it is, but in Vegas, it was before they even beat the Jets. Right now in Vegas, and anyone that's in Vegas right now could vouch for this. Bro, it's like the Raiders are like a good team again or something, and it's all because Antonio Pierce is like in there just gangster mode, and he just completely like changed the whole vibe of Raider Nation right now. I got homies that are Raiders, and they're just happy as fuck right now, and they know they're not good. Ain't no Connell's not the answer, but they got Antonio Pierce running the show over Fuckboy. So I mean, hey, they're pretty fucking happy right here in Vegas and all over California. Believe it.
All I keep going back to is when you were talking about what Razor did, you said he brought the props. So you're talking about you call it the $300 props?
That's what he had a prop on the side. Like, yeah.
He did. I mean, he did because you know that. But that was.
Well, I don't know, man. Shit, maybe he has. It is a little.
Like you guys don't have $300 just laying around,
Maybe he wakes up with $300 in his pocket. Sometimes I fall asleep and I'm like, oh shit, I didn't take my clothes. I'm like, oh, well, yeah. Usually I don't wake up with money in my pockets, but hey, it's a good way to wake up, though, homie. I like it. How was your weekend?
Speaking of props, goddamn it, NFL yesterday, I gave out 3 touchdown props. All 3 of them cashed. Big money yesterday. And, oh, by the way, in that Jets game, guess who got the only touchdown scorer out there? Your boy right here. That's what we fucking do in the prop game, boys. That's how you make that cash.
We're fucking with you, but I saw last week on your show, I know you had an 11-2 day. Very, very profitable week.
12-1. Like, this guy's killing that fucking last call show.
Fuck yeah, we had a 12-1, then we fired back a 6-6, and then we fired off an 11-2. So it's good money, man. As Dutch Boy says, that's good money.
Yes, sir, man. That's real good motherfucking money, bro. That's real good money. And it's coming to you little later. Most of the shows are earlier in the day. So, I'm a little bit busier in the day, later in the day. But everyone's got different schedules. So it's a perfect time, right, to get that late action and to get all the late news too. Who's in, who's out type of shit. Like it's a great show right here on Pub Sports Radio. And of course, because our boy motherfucking Mike Money hosting it, it's the pimp. So you only gonna profit, believe it. I know our boy Razor's got to get up out of here, my guy. Appreciate you giving us that look on the over in tonight's NFL game. A lot of people looking unders in the prime time. We got the Broncos, we got the motherfucking Bills Mafia, and he's going with the over. From a side perspective, Razor, before you get up out of here, I know you got to go. What side? I'm trying to go to the window. I'm talking to you right now about going to the window with the Broncos. What do you got to tell me, man? What are you gonna tell me?
Well, for me, if I look at the betting percentages, I'm a big betting percentages. Watch the line movement, see who's betting what. Right now, 80% of the money is on Denver right now. So there's no way I could back that side. For me, it would be the Bills or nothing. I couldn't back the Bills here because I like Denver. I just can't play Denver because 80% of the money is on. I'll never back the public. It'll be a pass for me. So I went with the over instead.
Damn. I didn't even look at that yet. Obviously,
the public on the Broncos. That doesn't even make sense.
Yeah, I think a lot of motherfucking people got the Bills money line tonight and in their teasers. I guarantee that. But that I didn't like to hear. I didn't expect to hear that. I mean, obviously, before I place a bet, I would have looked at that. But 80% God damn, 80 motherfucking percent. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's got 59% of the tickets. The bets are on the Bills, but the big money is 80% on Denver.
Okay, so the tickets are on the Bills, but the money's on Denver, and it's not moving.
The line actually dropped. It was 8.5, and it's down to 7 now.
Okay,
which is why I like Denver. But with all that money on it, I can't back the public, so it's a pass.
Right. Yeah, man. Justin says he's been rocking his Atlanta gear for a minute. Yeah, man. And shout out to our guy Justin with the Stacks Play of the Day. I don't know, man. I've been rocking that Broncos shit for like the last 5-6 years, and they've been losing every fucking year. I'm just like, they don't deserve they don't deserve the freshness, bro. They don't deserve that shit, man. Win some fucking football games, make some smart moves, and Dutch Boy will get back on the motherfucking shit. And I don't tell him I'm not a fan, bro. I'm not saying I'm not a fan. I'm just, like I said, lose football games and do a little bit better. Do better. And shit, man, I'll rock one of the fucking 16 hoodies that I got. God damn it! All right, I don't want no more fucking Bronco gear. Now I tell the wife, give me a fucking another Seminole hoodie, another Seminole jersey. How about that? The Seminoles, baby, FSU. Hey, they back, baby. Shout out to Norvell because I wasn't the highest.
Razor.
God damn, he's good. I know Razor's got to go too, Cap. So get him and let him plug himself.
That's what I was about to say. I appreciate you, Razor. Dutch 5 minutes after is on time for him. So I'm going to let you go a little before that 5-minute mark, man. We appreciate the hell out of you, bro.
I appreciate you guys. We'll talk next week. And go over. Let's go over. Is that
the over dance? Is that the over dance?
To the motherfucking window. Shout out to our boy Razor Sharp Picks. We appreciate you, my dude.
You didn't watch, did you, Mike? Because that was his mic dance.
Oh, was it? I did. No, I saw the end of it. I saw the end of when he came on there. And was
okay. That was great content, man. Either way, last week I loved that. I was hoping you guys would be on the opposite sides here so we could get more of it.
Yeah, Razor got to go, so we're keeping it around. But yeah, he's talking about 80%. We got our boy. Actually, I don't see him back there.
God damn! I just keep thinking 11-2. Or 11-2 and 12-1, bro. I don't do that in 3 weeks.
LJ did say he'll be here.
You don't do that in a year. Come on, 30
years. I'll do it in a year, not 3 weeks. So in college basketball, I will, bro. I know you saw my 5. I had 5 bets on my card the other day on Friday. I know you saw that, and I was very close to having it be 7. I wanted Virginia first half, and I wanted to add Tennessee first half, not just full game, which I wish I did because it would have been a better card, but it was still positive.
Yeah, man. Most definitely. Shout out to Coin dropping some knowledge.
College football games or shit college football weekend, but the college hoops get done. Hockey continues to be cashing. Great MMA night, man. What a fucking banger I had on MMA night. Woo! Little Aspinall for comma up in the old bank account on that one, boys. Let's go.
Oh yeah.
If
You were
if you have,
about
I
it.
guess,
I think you gave that out, or you were talking about it. I remember you talking about UFC. I don't know where the fuck we're at because I'm loaded, but you gave out the plays. I remember that. So, good shit, good shit. Shout out to AOD, motherfucking building. Much love, my dude. Coin dropping some knowledge on us as well. Appreciate that. DK, always, man. Good to see you, my man. Looks like he's liking the over with Razor. Brandon the Great in the motherfucking building. K Diggs in the building. Appreciate everyone. Appreciate the kind words, K Diggs. If you guys would hit the motherfucking like button. We're going in, coming out with the motherfucking bag. Believe it. I like a look. I haven't made it look official. I haven't made anything official today. We're gonna break it down right here with the crew. I like a play in the NBA, and as I mentioned, I already was looking at the Broncos here. It's hard for me to go to the window with the bummy ass Broncos, though, especially when I'm a motherfucking. I like Josh Allen, but goddamn, he's been turning the ball over an awful lot. Mike, are you looking at this NFL game tonight? I know you got action in every fucking thing, but are we looking at the NFL tonight in the perspective, man? What?
Yeah, so I was doing some research this morning, and I kind of saw. First of all, I was relieved to see that it's a lighter card today. When you got to dig through fucking 75 games, 100 games, man, that's a lot of work. I don't know if people know how much work goes into scrubbing those numbers, looking for those spots, analyzing the data, the flow, the cash flow movement. There's a lot that goes into it. So to see,
yeah, you're looking a little tired, Mike. You're looking a little tired, my guy.
It's a lot, bro. You're fucking carrying a fucking load, bro, for this show. And Dutch likes to fucking read into what I say and make it homosexual. So I did not.
My God!
I did not mean a load like that.
Hey, I knew he was in Vegas. Like he went to a couple different weird shows, probably, but goddamn, come back.
I did go to a weird show. It was pretty good too.
Yeah, it's fucking. I know you've seen men on men contact too. That's the weird shit, bro.
Well, I think that in the air.
Go ahead.
What we know that happens the most often than not is, Josh Allen's good for an interception, right? I see that Justin B in the chat says the same thing. Are we going to see a heavy dose of pass? I think so, and everyone thinks this game's going to go over. It's a primetime game, though, so there's the under factor that goes into it. But I think that, Josh Allen just throws the ball a lot. And because he throws the ball a lot, he's prone for that interception. He's done it just about every week. Spot that I jumped on, though, was a kind of a parlay spot with it as well. And doing some research, I came across it. It made a lot of sense to me. Parlay and Josh Allen's interception, which is minus 140 with a Cortland Sutton touchdown. The guy's got 5 touchdowns in his last 7 games. He's the big man and the go-to target for Denver. Russ is cooking out there, man. Russ has been cooking. He's got stats that are comparable to Patrick Mahomes, even better than Patrick Mahomes. He's like a top 3 in terms of overall NFL quarterback efficiency right now, which is fucking crazy because I thought this guy was a pilot.
It is.
But somehow he's there and he got it done. And Sutton's his guy, 5 of 7 touchdowns. And 5 touchdowns in his last 7 games. You parlay those two together. Allen to throw a pick because that's what we know he does, and Sutton to get a touchdown because that's what he does. And it's like a plus 400 spot in terms of a parlay out there. So I was doing some reading. I came across that parlay. I said, you know what? I like that one quite a bit. I took some early action on that thing. And shout out to Bet Online. It's the only spot that'll still let me do quarterback interception props. I must have beat him up too good this season.
Pam, that's what you do. Slap a motherfucker. From a side now. We get our boy Wham Bam. Whenever you're ready, Wham Bam, just come back and bring you on, my dude. I see him in the chat. Excuse me. Steve G says Bills plus and the under. Looking the other way. Kong's Clips in the building. Shout out to our dude. Hopefully,
Buffalo started the game good enough against Cincinnati after they, just went cold for.
You like the Bills first half here, huh?
Yeah, I do, man. I mean, the Bills, 5-4 in the season, second in the AFC
Why do you put all these
East.
fucking hats, dude? Let me ask you. Everybody wants to these fucking hats.
He's got no patience, bro. He can only wait for half the game.
What did you say, Mike? Though I didn't hear your question.
I said, "What's up with all these halves? Everything's a half for you. Why not full games? What's your methodology?"
Most is a half. It's not everything. There are full games sometimes. It's just where I make more money, man. That's all it is. It's that simple.
Was there a methodology of how you started getting there, or was it just like, I fucking be around for half?
When I bet, man. So listen, you know how you're always like, why don't you have more action? First off, I like to watch what I'm betting.
I don't ask why you don't have more action. I just break your balls for not having action.
I lagged. So anything that was just said, I didn't hear. Everything froze for me. What did you say?
I said, I don't ask you why you don't have any more action. I just make fun of you for not having action. That's the difference. I know.
No.
I
Look,
know you're the first half king too, but I'm curious about how you got.
Shut the fuck up and let me answer your question. Okay. Everybody likes to joke how I let you guys do it, but I mean, listen. Here's the deal: if I bet the first half and I don't win the bet, that means I get a better number on the full game. Okay. And if I want to have more action, or what some people call as bad, which is chasing, I don't give a fuck what, the pros or other people think. When I'm in a situation that I like with the better number, I want to chase sometimes. So when I bet the first half, I can fucking chase if I want to. It's that simple.
Makes sense. It's a good strategy.
Yeah.
I was curious how you got there. I like to bet the full games, and when I start splitting them down into quarters and halves, I end up finding that I'm just grabbing at straws, and it doesn't work for me. But yeah, I like that. I like that ability to chase out of it or make it back in the second half. That's a sound strategy.
Now, it works a lot more. You'd be shocked at how many times it works too. Like getting a better line at the second half part.
Oh shit. Our boy Marvelous Mike says Dabby's so high. Christopher Comatini in the building. Good to see you, my dude. Hopefully everybody's high as a motherfucker right about now. But let's bring on our guy, man. We got our boy, the underboss at Who Banging Sports Talk. He got the script on the motherfucking weekends. You can find him on Wham Talk Wednesdays. But on Medicate Mondays right here on Pub Sports Radio, we got Wham Talk. We get our boy Trout, motherfucking Wham. Let's go, Wham Talk.
I need to talk to you. It's not what you know. It's what you can prove. Yeah.
Yes. Ice cream so good. We're gonna get to the cake today. What's going on with y'all? What's up with y'all?
How we feeling?
Hey, we going spicy on Cab early as hell, man. Damn, Mike. Slow down, bro. Let me get on the show first.
Well, it's funny too, because the chat likes to be like, oh, like I saw somebody say Dabby's easy to get at. You guys don't get it. It's easy because I just don't care. I let him have it. I just let him have it.
Oh, you just told him to shut the fuck up. I think you care.
Let me get in here, man. Hey, have me in here, bro.
All right, let's roll. Let's go. I'm ready if you're ready.
That shit funny as hell. Shout out to y'all, man. I love Cab, bro. Love him to death, man. Messed him on here when he came to Vegas and stuff. But man, Mike, I love you too, bro. You my dog. That shit was funny as hell. He was like, "Yeah, I don't talk about you not having you. I'll make fun of you because you don't got nothing." Like, damn. I'm glad he don't make fun of me, bro.
Oh man, you're too fucking tall. You're too tall, man. I gotta look up to you.
Shit, you don't know Cab is
tall, man.
Yeah. Mike, I was gonna say though, when we were the chat was kicking it, man, they were laughing their ass off because when I was live at that Treasure Island Sportsbook, this guy, he kind of looked like you sat down beside me, like behind me, right? And I was sitting there on the camera and I was like rubbing his head, and he caught me like doing it. He was like, I think he like noticed it, so I turned back around. We had fun though. Pretty sure my waitress saw me like showing her ass to somebody in the chat too.
Damn. Oh yeah, entertainment, LV, man. That's what she's out there for. Shout out to our boy Wham Bam joining us on the motherfucking Medicate Monday. How we feeling, my man? How's the weekend?
Shout out to Dan Kelly, man. Free little Wham. Who is that boy? He over here, bro, climbing on the damn table, man, doing what he do. We made sure we got all the cleaning supplies locked up and all that shit. He could do whatever he want to do around this motherfucker. But yeah, man, I'm feeling good, bro. Yesterday, a little bit of mix. I did up on some live NBA shit. So I saved my day with that. Took the Memphis Grizzlies first quarter money line. That was crazy as hell how they came out and smacked up on the Clippers there. But yeah, man, Bijan held it down for me that first quarter with the Ravens, did it up for me. I did lose with the team total over with the Colts. What else did I ended up losing something else there, but overall it was a pretty good solid day. Not too much of a loss there because we was able to get it back on live spots. But today, man, we got some action today. I hear what you guys are saying here. I'm excited, bro. I'm excited about this November, bro. We got a lot of shit going on. I need to figure out how can I get into hockey as well. I'm trying to get into hockey as well. So
college basketball, bro. Fuck hockey. Come into the college basketball.
I'm gonna do college basketball slowly. I'm gonna slowly get into that. I think college basketball is so popular, I think, amongst us. I would say amongst us. amongst us, I could figure out like what's going on around you guys just based off of what you guys talking about. So, but hockey is like I need to do a little bit more locked in research on my own. But yeah, man, shout out to y'all though, man. The chat, Marquell, Cons Clips, Justin, Rants, man. Y'all already know, man. We love y'all, man. And look, y'all asked for him. He right here. Now he asked me to open. I asked for him. Here we go, right here.
Hey, I was gonna say, Wham. I don't know if he's there. Hopefully he's not. Hopefully you will let Lil Wham go to have a party like this.
You talking about Lil Wham, bro? He's already. Never mind. See,
maybe
I'm
you
nice, bro. See, I have jokes. And I hold them back.
So this is.
Don't worry, it was not a joke about you, Wham. It was a joke about Dutch.
Nah, you don't gotta be fucking. I'm trying, motherfucker.
All right, Lil Wham's already taller than you.
What the fuck?
And you, Mike, you're in there too. I don't know.
Hey, motherfucker, I'm 5'9.5", homie. He's like, I don't understand. Like, give me the half or two, homie.
Yeah, but I can say whatever I want because so.
Hey, that's fucking hilarious, man. Hey, fucking, no one ever called me short. That's all I know. Hey, like in Wi-Fi land, okay? In Wi-Fi land, buddy.
Yeah, but I would have made the joke in person too.
Buddy, that shit don't count, buddy. Hey, shout out to Lucky Power in the building. Good to see you, my man. Good to see you. But yeah, back to what I was saying. Shout out to Razor who supplied us with some content today because me and Cab been fucking up, I guess, because we had absolutely
there ain't nothing out there. That's why we need you guys.
Razor helped us out a little bit. And
Lucky Power helps.
Man, let us know, man. I hope Lil Wham ain't at this type of party over the weekend, man. Hey, let us know in the chat. Y'all let your little ones.
King! Yeah!
Hey, my boy couldn't even pick that motherfucker up. He was like,
right, bro.
Shout out to Razor. Oh,
bro,
man.
I know Razor said that too, and I was like, I saw that. That shit made me laugh. It was funny, but I don't got nothing to say about it.
Hey, shout out to the youth, man. Shout out to the youth. Yeah, we can make jokes of it because then nobody get hurt. That's all we're gonna say.
Exactly.
Nobody hurt. Nobody was hurt there. My fucking glasses messed up. That was kind of funny though, bro. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, man, my son, he definitely wouldn't be at that party.
There you go.
We do extensive research before we even drop him off at whatever house, whatever the fuck. So yeah, we locked in on him. That's why you don't see him at a daycare right now. You see him. I do my due diligence. You dig? This is on right.
Look, I gotta step my game up, bro. Bo Jackson's on it. See, there was something there, and I just missed it. I missed it.
That's a good one. John Morant's godson. For real, huh?
Damn it.
Oh, shit.
I knew there was something there.
Gilbert Arenas' grandson or some shit on. Like
I didn't send the video in because I don't think it's real, and I don't really know what we'd say about it. But did you guys see that shit with like supposedly it was Seth Curry like sipping lean and smoking a blunt or some shit like that? It ain't really him though.
Curry. Yeah, that wasn't Seth Curry. That was funny though. They said he got cut. Because
he didn't look like even had the two necklace on.
All I got out of that video, bro. All I got out of that video is I was like, look at that bottle. That's definitely real lean. I'll take some of that shit.
Yeah, the way it was pouring for sure is legit.
I was like, that's not Seth Curry, but that is real lean.
All right, let's go though. We got a little over 100 in here. Hit the fucking like button. We're about to get our pimp slapping on the motherfucking go. We gotta get it now. He gave us a little something already in the NFL. Little something, but where we going tonight, man? Where we going, pimp? Run that shit.
Oh, we're lacing up the skates, boys. We're going back to the ice. It's a big game in hockey tonight. I'm excited about it.
Run that clip for our guy one more time.
Let's go. It's about that time slapping motherfucker.
I'm from the Athlete's Foot Foundation.
Shout out to the boys. Medicate Monday. We're going to put the skates on for you guys here. Get that high on and then get around that cool ice, baby. Let's get that cash. It's been a great November on the frozen pond here, and we're going to run it back and keep it going. We're going to take a look here at a big change up here. We got this New York Islanders, Edmonton Oilers matchup here. You know, a lot of guys talk about, you know, and I heard Wham saying it too, wanting to get into this hockey thing a little bit more. Always comes down to goaltenders. You got to look at those things here. It's just like starting pitchers in baseball. Who's starting in the net? What's their goals against average? How's their save percentage doing out here? And this game here projects to be the two best guys on these teams. Air quote, the best guys. It looks like we're going to have, Skinner in net for the Oilers. Albeit he's the best guy, he is suspect at best. And on the other side of things, we're going to have Sorokin in net for the New York Islanders. And big changes out there in Edmonton. Edmonton, they were calling for that coach's head, and in fact, they got it. Here we go, coaching change. New guy on the house here, Knobloch and Paul Coffey. You may know Paul Coffey if you grew up playing hockey in the late 80s and 90s. Best defenseman out there next to Brian Leach, of course, but we'll get back to the point here. We're talking about Connor McDavid in a slump. He's got 3 games, no points. We got a team on the other side of the ice here where they've only got 1 score on offense in double digits. They're being led right now by points from a defenseman, not the recipe for success. And, oh, by the way, they're calling for Lambert's head out there and the Islanders as well. You got 2 teams that don't score, having struggled finding the back of the net right now, and that's where we're going to go here. Oh, by the way, when the New York Islanders travel all the way across the country and they go to Edmonton, what happens to the total? It goes under. It's gone under 8 times. It's only gone over 2 times in the last 11. There was a push. The average number that they're scoring is 5.5. In fact, it's looking like a 3-1 type of game out there. Probably the Islanders get this job done here, given the changes out there with Edmonton and their lack of scoring. But I'm locking down the under 6.5. That's going to be the play number 2 on the ice, baby, with Medicate Monday. We're already 1-0 in hockey. We're trying to get that thing back to 2-0. Give me that Oilers Islanders under 6.5. It's a -110 spot. That's good money. Don't be afraid to take the 6 if you can get a plus number on it as well. That's going to be good money. That's how we're getting paid today. Let's get that cash, boys. Man.
Hell yeah. Great breakdown. Yeah. Great breakdown.
Well, I love it when it's on the ice too, because there's only a couple things that I tell, because I make my own bets, but I'll tell Mike on the ice and I'll tell Razor and the ponies. Those are the 2 things I'll do.
Yeah, I tell the ice too because I kind of like a little hockey. It seems like the juice is is decent over there on the ice. So yeah, I like that play. I'll be on the ice as well. I like this. I like this Monday Night Football game though. I think there should be money to be made, in the game. As you know, I don't know if you heard Wham Bam, but our boy Razor Sharp Picks, the Razor Edge, he's on the over.
I like that.
Yeah, it sounds like Mike would like some points because you got touchdowns or you got an interception, right, Mike, with the Josh Allen so far, with the touchdown for Cortland Sutton, and as he touched on, Russell Wilson has been playing a lot better, man. But numbers wise, he
pretty good year though, honestly, pretty solid year for Russ. I mean, they're gonna just they're predating what he did last year into this year. I think if you just look at this year, he's solid as fuck actually.
It's crazy too, because last year he got out of a bad situation that was going on up there in Seattle. He wasn't welcome any longer, and he had to go. And then he moves into a broken organization in Denver last year. That's going to take time, man. It's like moving, right? You still got shit in boxes out there throughout that first season, and they finally got unpacked in the summer, and he's putting it back together for the second life of his career here. So second leg, and his numbers are great, right? He's been showing numbers that are comparable to Patrick Mahomes. I said it earlier. The guy can only play who's in front of him, and he can only throw to who he's got out there in the outfield. And I think this game
you on Denver too? Are you 2 on Denver too?
Russell,
I don't know yet. I gotta look at some things. I mean, as far as the cash flow, I know
I got a prop in this game.
You got a prop? All right. I do want to hear it. I want to shout out our guy Justin said he's going to be.
Cut off Pimp? I want to hear what the fuck he's saying.
Well, no, because he's talking about Denver.
No, he's talking.
I think the Bills can't afford to lose this game. And so does that mean we see some trickery or fuckery? The NFL doesn't want Denver to be the team that gets it done. They want Buffalo to be the team that gets it done. It's prime time. It's at home. Bills Mafia is going to be jumping on tables and breaking them with their heads and elbows and everything else that they do in that parking lot out there. They banned plastic tables in Buffalo last year. They had to put a ban on them because those fuckers are jumping off of school buses and banging them with their heads. So they shut that down.
Tables, baby.
I think if you can get under the hook, I think that's a good spot. But I don't think it matters if you tease it either way. I think you can go with I'll probably be on the Bills and the under from a teaser perspective.
Yeah. See, I just think man, the the Broncos have won 2 straight, just beating Kansas City. They're off a bye. I mean, these Bills, man, they're ready for a fucking bye. I mean, they need a fucking bye.
Well, still,
but
so
it
now
does scare me though at the crib though that they have. I mean, outside of the Giants, they've won by double digits. At the house against Miami. I mean, obviously that Jacksonville game was in London, so that don't count. But they and I guess they only won by 6 against a backdoor cover there by Tampa late, right? But they had that game pretty much handled.
So on the year here, the Bills are still 5th in the league in passing, averaging 262.1 yards per game. Just 16 in rushing. I know that's not the best, but Josh Allen, even with all the interceptions, still 18 touchdown passes and 2,423 yards to go with it. And I know you're talking about Denver winning 2 straight games, but still just 1-2 on the road here. And offensively during primetime games with Wilson, averaging just 12 points a game. And that's five different games right there. So that's not a super small sample size, 5 opportunities in those primetime games there. I know Buffalo is missing several key contributors on defense. Razor touched on that, but so are the Broncos, and I think that Allen will be able to exploit that defensive weakness more than the Broncos will. So, anyways, I got the Bills first half 3.5. That's all I was trying to get out earlier. I hadn't been able to get it out yet.
9 interceptions for Josh Allen.
18 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. Yep.
Yeah, he's got 9 interceptions in 9 games. He doesn't have Knox out there. To me, he don't have a really good wide receiving core. Gabe Davis is okay. Stephon Diggs is a stud. I mean, this Shakur dude could be okay. I don't know. I just think like they don't have that solid of a running game. Shout out to Tom Miggs in the building. Levels play. I see you, my dude. He's like in
Xavier. It's Indiana, right? It's Xavier versus Indiana. I got that right.
Yeah, we had Marvelous Mike ask about some college basketball. We'll probably touch on that a little bit before we get up out of here, my dude. Shout out to Tom Miggins dropping his play in a plus 13 hundo. Yee!
Nice.
Yeah. Steve G.
Purdue. Sorry, I don't know why I said Indiana. They're playing Purdue.
There's decent. The tight end. Yeah, he's that rookie, or he's that young cat they got. Yeah, you're right. He is decent. They're expecting big things out of him. But I thought with Knox that they needed to make a move to get, you got Josh Allen, man. He should have a little bit more weapons out there, in my opinion. Stephon Diggs is elite, and it's kind of average after that, in my opinion. And you're seeing it. They're not wowing you with points. The last 3-4 weeks. So.
They wanted the 1-2 combination out of tight ends. They wanted to have I said this a couple of weeks ago too. They were looking to have that Gronkowski Hernandez, double teamer that New England had there for that season. And that's why they went out and got Kincaid. They had Knox, they had Kincaid, and then Knox going down. That affects everything. That affects, Knox was also a blocking tight end as well. He was out there like an extra lineman. So, the running game's now gotten shut down. We're seeing that that Cooks isn't getting the exposure in the expected carries that he should be getting out there. We're seeing that Josh Allen's got to make different decisions when he passes out there now. He can't run the ball as much because he's just when you got that extra tight end out there to block for you when you're rolling out to the right-hand side or the left, it doesn't make a difference. You got 7-8 yards that you can get, and you're moving the chains and getting those first downs and control and possession. But what's happening without that second tight end out there now is they got to bring in inexperienced guys. You just lost a huge offensive weapon over the last 2 years that showed part of the decisions with the wide receivers they made to get rid of were because they had Knox out there. Then they go out in that first round and they pick up Kincaid. And that's a big gap in their line. It doesn't matter on the defense who's in there or who's out of there. Yeah, they can score points with the best of them. And that's why a great offense can beat a good defense, in my opinion. I know a lot of people think differently about that, but you go out there and you flamethrow them with 100 points, it's going to be tough for them to keep up. It puts them in a bad spot. And I think that's where that loss of weapons is really transparent now. And what do they do at the deadline there? They went out and they get Leonard Fournette is the answer. I don't know that they needed another running back. What they needed was a fucking wide receiver. And Gabe Davis is inconsistent at best. He'll have one good game and then he has 3 shit games. And I think we're in the middle of the shit game run here. But Diggs is leading the wide receivers, all wide receivers in the NFL in total targets and target share. He's over 28% in target share. I wouldn't be mad at anybody that wanted to get some Diggs time today because I do think he can exploit that secondary out there. And, a parlay of Diggs over, 5.5 receiving attempts or 6.5 receiving attempts and a touchdown, that's got to be like plus 200 money as well.
Yeah, great, good shit, Mike. Good shit. Anything you said you had a prop on this game?
I do, and it's talking all what you guys are saying, a lot of the concerns that you guys are having as well. So y'all talked about the lack of wide receiver help. Let's go over this Gabe Davis shit with you guys there. So last game, 0 receptions, 2 targets. 0 receptions, 2 targets. I mean, what the fuck is he supposed to do there, y'all? What the fuck is he supposed to do there? The game prior, 9 receptions, 12 targets. We seen what happened when he's able to get them looks, right? Prior to that, 1 reception, 5 targets. It's not him being inconsistent. It's the actual game plan being inconsistent. And I think he actually spoke on it recently a little bit. You know, these guys can't say too much. They got to just read between the line. It's our job to look into what are they saying? How can we find ways to make an edge and make money here? I think it's in Gabe Davis tonight. He says there's probably the most adversity we've seen. Obviously, this is coming off of the loss against Cincinnati. So they're saying that this is the most adversity they've seen. He wants to know what the fuck is going on. The problem he thinks is going to be big plays. We lack big plays, some energy regarding that. I think if you hearing a wide receiver saying they're lacking big plays, obviously he's saying, give me the motherfucking ball, bro. That's pretty much, that's as simple as that. I'm going to go Gabe Davis to get 4 receptions plus 135. We just need 4. We don't need him to get crazy. We just need them to be able to spread the ball. I like the fact that my boy Razor likes the over, and I like that you guys are thinking that he's not going to be able to produce, because this is the way I want to make money. I want to make money where people ain't looking at, and I think Gabe Davis is to play. I got him starting as my last flex. I'm blowing this boy out in my damn league, so I ain't really need Gabe Davis today in my fantasy, but I know he's going to go off today, so I like Gabe Davis. I'm not sure if he's going to get a touchdown. If y'all like that, I think he could be a focal point today, but 4 receptions, man, plus 135, Gabe Davis, and it's in my pocket, my boy.
I dig it. And, you know, he does, when he shows up, because when he's not, he's not. So hopefully he shows the fuck up.
What was the number on it? Wham, say it one more time. I'm sorry.
Plus 135, Gabe Davis to have 4 receptions.
Nice. I like that, man. I do like that.
And from a side perspective, and we'll move on here from the NFL. I'm probably going to go to the window here with the Broncos. I mean, I just don't think the Bills are playing good football right now. They're in need of getting some players back. They could. I think that the Broncos will have a game plan coming off a bye, 2 straight wins with a little bit of momentum. First time they beat the Chiefs in motherfucking shit. 15 damn football games, damn near. So that's a big win for the team. Surtain, our boy Colin Clips talking about Patrick Surtain. Man, he's nice. So that might even bode more well for our boy Wham Bam's pick if they do have Surtain on Diggs. Obviously, Diggs is gonna get his targets, but that's gonna free up Davis for sure. So holes in the Broncos defense, absolutely. But Patrick Surtain is not no motherfucking hole, believe that. But yeah, I definitely like the Broncos tonight. I just want to break it down a little more. I had a long fucking day yesterday. I want to break the game down a little bit more. Really had a long fucking week, and I wanted to hear our heavy hitters' perspective. So, Wham Bam, from a side perspective, where you looking? You going Bills Mafia, or could you get to the window with the points with the Broncos?
So this dating back all the way to 1997. This matchup they've covered 7 straight times, I believe. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. This goes all the way back to 2007. So they covered 7 straight times the Bills have. I think they're the better team. We all know the deal, man. I take the Bills in that over. I'll probably parlay both of those.
Bills haven't covered in 5 straight fucking football games, though.
That is true, but it's going up against your team. I'm sorry, my boy, but it's kind of like it's just kind
That's
of
why
like,
I don't even want to be on the Broncos. This is
sorry, bro.
I just think like 7 points, like the Bills ain't playing good football right now. I mean, they barely beat the fucking Buccaneers at the crib. I mean, they were up, they had the 2, but I mean, I don't know. They barely beat the Giants, bro. Like,
if I was to be honest with you, I'm scaling it like this. The over's more of a safe play. If you're asking me just based off of the side who I'm liking, I'm going to lean towards the Bills. But if I had to put my money, like if I was betting $500K right now, it's going to be on that over just because it makes the most sense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I dig it. Marvin, like the 7 years. Yeah, I think it was like 13, 14 straight, bro. Losing to Kansas City. This shit is ridiculous. Shout out to Jacqueline. Beautiful young lady in the chat. Appreciate you. Andrew G in the building. EQ in the building. Rants in the building. We got a lot of real ones holding us down today on a beautiful Medicate Monday. We appreciate y'all. Hit the fucking like button. We got our boy that came through with the Razor's Edge over in tonight's Monday Night Football game. Pimp slap play of the motherfucking day on the ice with the Edmonton under, correct?
That's right. Under 6.5.
Under 6.5. Don't be scared to take the plus money at the 6 because it's not getting the 6, he says. So, and we will have some NBA here to talk. Mike, anything else you want to talk to people before you get up out of here, my guy? We do have LJ.
I got a question for you, Mike. LJ's coming?
Yeah, he's put in the chat that he would be on in 30, so it should be right pretty soon, to be quite honest with you. But
you do every game on your show. There's no way you're going to be able to do that with college basketball and NBA and NHL. So are you?
No, I don't do every game. I just share my card. Fuck all those games.
Oh, beautiful.
I just pick out. I usually got about 12 plays that I like, and then another. Maybe
Can I ask you about one, or have you maybe not capped all the college basketball yet?
You can ask. Fire away. What's up?
What the? Raise your hand before you. Raise your hand before
the Michigan St. John's game. I'm curious, man. Have you looked into that one at all?
I haven't yet. What the narrative that I like there, Michigan's kind of been a mess, right? Everyone's talking about what's going on off the court, but on the court, they've been solid and together. St. John's in a new spot there, right? With Pitino being back. I'm a big Pitino fan. I like what they got going on out there, but what's the number at in that game?
St. John's is now the favorite, is what I'm showing, which is kind of crazy to me. Now they are now 2.5-point favorite.
Wow, dog to a favorite, and everybody's hammering on them too. 50% of the bets, 83% of the cash on St. John's. I'd probably lean to the Michigan side of things just because of that. Now, when it comes down to this thing here with the coaching battle, I don't know what obviously the head coaching issues that they've got going on over there, but let's not forget the motivation factor for Michigan right now. All of Michigan sports are taking a black eye from the Big Ten and the NCAA. So a lot of focus on, what happens in that situation, Dabby, right? As the former athlete there, what do we focus on best? Let's just do us. And what do we do best? We
play
go
the
out there
game.
and we do. So, I think, you make a home, they're a home dog for a reason. Granted, it was a 1-possession game, but if you can get this thing over a possession now, how could you not want to get involved with that? And it's a 6:30 start. I like that. So I'll talk about it here before my show pops off, but I would take the points of the dog in that spot. I wouldn't, I wouldn't want to take a money line spot with it because I want that last possession. I think it could very well come down to a last possession type of game. So if you get the 2 in the hooker, then I'd go for Michigan in that spot. They're 2-0. They're starting out strong. They're beating everybody up in front of them. You can only play who's in front of you. Now, St. John's, on the other hand, coming off 1-0, they beat fucking Stony Brook, dude. Good job. You should have beat Stony Brook. They beat them up. They didn't cover the spread, though. That's a big factor for me. You come out there, you pay to play a punching bag, and you punch them, but you didn't knock them out. And that's a big deal for me. So when I look at the other side of things, Michigan takes down Youngstown State, the Penguins. Everybody was hating on it. The fucking public was crushing Michigan. They moved them from 19 down to 16.5. They had UNC Asheville. Everyone was saying, oh, it's UNC Asheville. The number moved from 11 down to 9. They still fucking beat them up. So not only did they beat them up, they beat them up handily. They beat them by 25. They came out there and they smacked Youngstown right in the mouth by 30 points as well. Why are you hating on Michigan, man? Stop hating on Michigan. Take that fucking Michigan to the bank.
Beautiful.
Go blue. Look, our boy likes the team total. My bad, Cap. Justin likes the team total. Stacks play of the day. Team total over 76.5 on that game. Good shit.
I get down with that. Yeah, man.
I can't believe we're at 97 and 97 now because I remember when we were in like the early double digits. It's time has passed, huh? Glad to be back here, though, man. Glad to have all you guys in here. Still got over 120 people rocking here right now. Hit the like if you haven't. Share the video. Our guy LJ's going to come in here and drop some love. He went 4-0 last week, so looking forward to getting him back in here.
Yeah,
Mike, I appreciate you
hitting me on in 30. So if you do, send him the link just to make sure he's got it, bro. Or you like, I see our boy Wham. I'm like, what, Scotty? Okay, you dropping something. Yeah, we'll get to this NBA here. LJ gets in here too. I like this card a little bit, but before we get up out of here, I want to ask Mike something. You too, Wham Bam, and of course everybody in the motherfucking chat. Now we don't have too much. Like I said, it was a little light.
I wish we had a wood or wouldn't for you, Mike.
Yeah. This is kind of a wood. No, this is gonna be a wood or wouldn't. I'm gonna make this a wood or wouldn't. All right. The Razor game. I just seen what Razor sent. So the last clip, the waterfall. Would you do this? You gotta do this to get to that. If you know what the fuck I mean. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Put two and two together, you slow motherfuckers. Let me see it one time, Chief. Take us to the waterfall, my man. This shit is tripping.
Every move I make, everything goes.
Fuck yeah!
I got no problem with it except for paying for it.
I jump off that son of a bitch. I wouldn't be concerned about that.
What's wrong with paying for that, bro? How much is it?
Yeah, how much is it?
Let's play the Price is Right, bro. I'm gonna go ahead and guess like to have dinner out there on that thing is probably. You're gonna say 1,800?
No, I said JT. What it do? I seen you say my guy win. My fault, bro.
Oh, because
you said 18. Nah, not 1,800. Nah, you
that probably I ate bad Mexican food for 200 the other day. I know damn well it's about that.
Probably like 3. That's probably like 3.
300.
I would, but I'd smash it so good that I'd be done with it afterwards because something wrong with that.
Look at that bench, bro. That bench is not like a comfortable bench. They can't charge no more than.
I would not get on that. I would get on that motherfucker for nothing, bro.
Bro, I'll bet you 300 that it's more than 300. There's no way it's $300.
I would never get on that.
$9.99.
Mike say, you would get on that. You would get on there to eat, Mike. That's what you're telling me, bro.
Yeah, I would, but then I would smash it so good when I was done that I'd be done with it altogether because something's wrong with that head that you want to go out there and do that kind of shit. You know what I mean? Let's go skydiving without a parachute.
That's a little too much. That's a little too
much. Be bored, bro. Some people just be bored. Like, you know what I mean?
Like, one time and I'm done. Now the view's dope as fuck. Don't get me wrong, but you ain't catching my ass on the picnic table. No picnic table like that. Hell no.
Okay, so we with the chick that he with. That's what we doing, or what we doing? I don't get like what's the wood or wouldn't like?
Wood is so. Come on, Wham Bam to it, bro. What I say, you gotta get on the picnic table to you know what I'm saying, to have a taste, if you know what I mean. Okay, so
I got you.
If you're trying to eat, you got to go on that table, bro. That's simple, you know.
Yeah.
You going on?
I ain't gonna lie. I don't think there's no like person that I'm gonna just like, hey, I'm trying to risk my life. You know what I'm saying?
So hell no.
Nah, at all. Not at all. At all.
I don't give a fuck how bad she was. I'm not saying she wasn't bad, but I don't give a fuck how bad she was.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying ultimately right there. That's exactly what I'm saying ultimately. But for the most part, if it is something that like, all right, bro, like, you know, we in Jamaica and this is what they do here. I might get like talked into on some couple shit. Like, hey, we all going here. That more likely could actually happen to me. I think that's like, that could actually happen. I'll fuck around and go to that shit. I think I would end up 300 though, Cab. I'm not paying no more than that. They better piece up or something. If it's more than that, we better piece up. Cause
y'all talking about paying for shit. You don't have to pay for nothing. It's a free ride, free meal. It's a free meal. All you know
they're giving you Cheesecake Factory worthy shit. Shout out to Christopher. This Cheesecake Factory worth shit. Yeah, I'm sure they probably don't even got avocado egg rolls in that bitch, bro.
That tells you our boy Mike's just different, man. We're like, hell no. And he's like, yeah, I'll do it, but only one time. I'm going to smash the fuck out of it and I'm done.
Bro, I'm just saying,
that's funny.
You guys in the chat don't like this topic. It's because you didn't send us something. Lucky Power tagged us in a couple things. Shout out to him. I appreciate that.
We need to get some
Power.
Yeah,
we need some fucking content.
Yeah, this week though, I'm not gonna lie, man. I worked too though.
I was in Vegas. So
I've been on some shit.
Filmed some content. I wasn't not ready yet.
I wasn't, doing shit. I kicked it with this guy too. Which, man, Wednesday night, I drank a little bit. I did.
I heard on Jimmy's show on Thursday. I did not feel good. Could you tell, Mike, or did I play it off pretty good?
Uh-oh.
I don't know what happened.
Thought I froze up there.
No, we good. I look like we straight. We live right here.
Hey, Jay, we're good. Rolling. What else we got in here? Oh, what the fuck?
Our content is trash in there, Dutch. Don't even go looking through it for me
every day. Hey, this is trippy though. What you doing? Hey, what you doing with this shit happening right now? Fortunately, in Florida, this never happened to me. All right, this never happened to me. Take us down to the sewers in Florida real quick, T, if you would.
I don't have an alligator in my sewer. Just when you thought you've seen everything.
This motherfucker hissing at him? Hell nah.
Bro, that is a demon.
That fucker can stay right there, man.
That is a fucking demon. That thing.
Go do you under there.
That right there, homie. Shit.
What the fuck, bro? If I'm just saying right now, like, I'm not calling nobody and I'm not going down there. I'm just act like I didn't see it.
Bro, he's closer than I would even. He's way closer than I would be to that motherfucker. But he put his head down by the sewer. I'm not even doing that, bro.
He had his hand all up in the damn tunnel and shit. Like,
bro, you got a kid that's like scared of the movie It, and the dad's like, listen, the clown is not real. I want you to get down there and look right now. And the kid fucking crouches down there and sees that thing.
Oh, shit. He's never gonna be there. He'll never go outside again. That shit was crazy though, bro. Like, what the fuck? Oh, that's no joke though. Hey, but Pimp, man, touch on it again. What you looking at? Anything else you want to talk about before we get up out of here? We appreciate you as always, giving us a lot. Gave us some prop parlay. Gave us the motherfucking Pimp Slap play of the day.
Broke down the Michigan game.
And broke down the motherfucking Michigan game. Well, goddamn it, why don't you give us one NBA? What NBA are you looking at so me and Wham Bam can talk about it before you get out of here?
Okay, why not? Why not? Let's squeeze this.
Take a moment. You can take a moment.
What's something that's appealing to you in the NBA card? And we'll break it down a little bit as we touch on the NBA. I'm looking at the Cavaliers. I'm looking at the Cavaliers tonight. I'm not gonna lie. I'm looking at the Cavs. I think no De'Aaron Fox. It was sweet that in OKC, they are, against OKC for the Kings the other night. I didn't see them beating the Thunder, but they did. I think Cleveland, though, after beating the Warriors again, they beat Cleveland's beat them 2 out of the last 3 games here now. Back 2 out of the last 3 games, they beat the Warriors. They got their team back. So that's what I was looking at. Any opinion on that game, Mike, or anything else on the hardwood you're looking at, my dude? No pressure.
I don't really have anything on that game as of yet. I was kind of just starting to look at the NBA. The NBA's been tough for me. It's been up and down. Like I had a couple, I'll tell you one spot that I would look at overall, and I played this yesterday. When they got Kyle Kuzma's fucking prop for points over 22.5 points, you got to take that under. There's no fucking reason not to. The guy's getting 15 on average. He got 15 again yesterday. Kuzma is not a 20-point scoring guy right now. Maybe down the road he will be, but keep your eyes on the Kuzma props out there because he, comfortably cashed yesterday. I think he had 4 points in the first half. I was on that under 22.5. So that's a guy I like to fuck with there. And I like Wham's spot there too with Scotty Barnes. Scotty Barnes is the only guy that's doing anything out there in Toronto.
Scotty.
I think the big spot I would look to here. I think the Celtics beat the shit out of the Knicks tonight. I lay those 9 points out there.
That's not that big of a number, right?
No, I think that nasty Nate trifecta might even be in play as well. It's one of those spots where the home favorite in the Eastern Conference, they're winning 12-3 against the spread, 13-2 straight up, 10-5 to the over. I don't think the Knicks have enough capability to keep up with the points that the Celtics are going to put on them boys tonight. It might be a 30-point blowout right from the get-go. So that's around the horn there. Is there anything else you guys want me to talk about? Some fucking Saudi Arabian beach soccer?
The motherfucking machine, Mike Money. Well, actually, now that you say, I was looking at fuck you.
No, I told somebody about you though. I was walking through the books. I was like, no, I got a buddy I can text right now. I don't know what time it was. I was like, I got a buddy I can text right now. He'll tell you about some fucking chariot races in Japan and shit.
Oh man, you're well-rounded.
I'm gonna get up out of there and let you boys get to it. But man, make sure you guys check it out. 6 p.m. You find me over there on Last Call, Pub Sports Radio, breaking down my card. We'll talk about line movement. We'll talk about splits. We'll talk about injuries. We'll talk about all that last minute stuff you guys need to get to the window with and get that cash, man. We've been having a great week. We're 20 units up on official plays. We're 22 units up on the leans. It's been nothing but cash over there, and hopefully you'll see you guys at 6 p.m. Eastern. Let's go. Last Call, Post Sports Radio. Shout out to all you boys there. Wham, of course. Dutch, Daby. I see LJ in the back as well, man. You guys keep doing you, brothers. Let's get that cash.
Hell yeah. Breaking it down like a pound. Appreciate you, Pam.
Hi, I'm with the Port Commission.
I'm from the Athlete's Foot Foundation.
Yeah.
Ski.
That was a true story, by the way. My brother-in-law, I was like, hey, bro, if you want to stop losing money on dumb shit, we can go like bet some horses, and he was like, "It's 2:00." I was like, "I know a guy."
Yeah, man. Yeah. Shout out to our boy Ski too. We did link up Cab and ourselves. We had a good time. Took a couple shots of tequila, had some brews. Definitely put a significant amount of planes in the air in a short amount of time. And that's just what we do, goddamn. We was missing you, Wham Bam. And it would have been nice to have this other man in the sesh as well. Our boy starts, he started the motherfucking Medicate Mondays with us. He started the daily sesh with us. And it's only right, as our boy Wham Bam would say, that he shows up when he can right here on a Medicate Monday. Hey, LJ from motherfucking HTOWN. Let's go riding. Our boy riding with LJ. Let's go.
LJ.
What's up, fellas? How we doing this evening?
Good, man.
Love. How was your weekend, my dude? How was your weekend?
Oh, it was good. Like Wham mentioned earlier, we cashed on the Baltimore first quarter, cashed on Bijan Robinson. I missed my Rockets first half, but I came back and doubled on them full game, and they pulled it out over Denver last night. So, had a decent day. Not too much losses, but, I was able to catch some money that I lost early in the day, get it back later on in the evening. So, I'm satisfied for my results.
Hell yeah, bro. Well, you've been coming on the show, showing the fuck out. So we appreciate you coming through on break time to bless not only us on the panel, but the chat as well. Much love for that. What we smoking on over there? What we got in the plane, my man?
London pound cake, sir.
Oh,
you already know, man. That's my new shit right there, bro. I'm digging this strain for real.
Yeah, okay, cuz when that shit's done right, man, it is a good strain because it's like a perfect balance. I do like the London pound cake. It's nice, man. Shout out to our boy LJ with the London pound cake. Anyone in the chat, let us know what you're smoking on. The strain of the day is the Violet Fog, the new Wiz Khalifa strain, the Violet Fog.
Ooh. Our guy Leonard showing up in the chat, man. Shout out to you. He said, "Damn, I'm late, but late to the party. But what's good, boys? Good to see you in here, Leonard."
Yeah,
what does that say?
What you smoking on over there, Wham Bam?
Birthday cake? Pound cake. It should say pound cake on it. I just have to let y'all know it's only right, man. It's only right.
The pound cake. It's a pound cake thing over here. Yeah, man. Let's get it going though. As we were saying earlier, we talked about the NFL already, LJ. So we'll go right back to the NFL. If you have anything on the NFL, I'm leaning hard on the Broncos. I'm gonna get to the window with it. I haven't placed it yet, so I don't want to say I'm on it, but I'll get to the window with the Broncos. I think I didn't like what Razor was saying about all the money on the Broncos, but I do think they're gonna play tonight, man. It's more of a fate of the Bills. Our boy Wham Bam liking the Bills from the other's perspective, and our boy Cab is on the first half. Imagine that. Buffalo Bills Mafia. Joint, Cab?
Huh?
You rolling another joint over there?
I mean, what else am I supposed to do?
God damn it, man. I gotta go get my tray. I gotta roll another joint.
Somebody's gotta smoke it. It's a weed show.
I smoked 2 joints already. I'm high as fuck. And the third one's on its way. Is that what I heard? Oh, shit. LJ, yeah, because we got LJ come through. We got to stick around. We got to break it down a little bit.
A little bit longer, yeah. We want to hear LJ stuff, and then we'll let our boys C-Mac and Ian take over.
What's up with the NFL tonight, my guy? I'm the only one that liking the Broncos. I think a couple people in the chat lean the Broncos, liking the Broncos a little bit. How are we feeling about this Monday Night Football game in Buffalo?
I haven't really locked in anything yet. I was looking at the Bills first half like Cab. They usually trend at home first half, but they've been struggling the last 2 games. So, I'm kind of iffy on the Bills right now. Josh Allen's turning the ball over too much for me. He's kind of a gunslinger for the most part. But Denver, they're coming out of a bye. Sean Payton is a good coach, so he may have some schemes set up tonight for Buffalo, man. They're wounded on the defensive side, like y'all mentioned earlier. So I haven't locked anything in. I was going to be on tonight with Jimmy, and I was going to see if I was have a play before the game, kicked off. But as far as right now, I haven't locked anything on Monday night, but I do have NBA though.
Hell yeah.
Yo, our guy Joe Free's been trying to tell us about this strain for a minute, so we got to see if we can find it sometime.
I seen it out there. Have you had it? Have either one of you guys had the flan?
Nah, I haven't seen it though, but I'm gonna be on the lookout for it. Joe Free, shout out to you, my boy. Always love, man.
A cookie strain. I'm pretty sure it's a cookie strain.
Snowball's that shit rolled in the keef, right? Is that what it is, or is that just a strain? Let me know, Keith.
The snowball is what this. I almost bought that shit last night. It was coated like a motherfucker in keef. Yeah, it was moon rock shit. I'm pretty sure, but that could be a strain too. But yeah, what you said, Cab, is what they called it last night. It was like they called it snowball, and it was a fucking moon rocks, man. I almost got it, but I was like, man.
Okay.
I don't give a fuck how strong it is. I put it in the air quick, put it in the air quick. And you want how much for that shit? Come on, man. Hey, but nah, shout out to all the strains being dropped in the chat. Wham Bam, what are you looking at on the NBA tonight? I know you dropped the Scotty Barnes in there. How are you feeling about my Cavaliers?
Shout out to Joe Free once more. And you said, how do I feel about what again? I'm sorry.
My Cavaliers. I'm looking at firing the Cavaliers. I didn't break down the card too much.
Yeah, that one is tricky, bro. I was okay. So, I have this up actually. So, you said it. They got all their guys back for the Cavs. Only person questionable, I think, is Sam Merle. So, it's just a role player there. And obviously they don't have Ricky Rubio yet. Once they get him back, that's going to help them out a whole lot. Ty Jerome too. I think that's going to help them out too. Once they get him out. So De'Aaron Fox is out though. He's out for the end of the November. That makes a big difference in this game. Totally. We know what type of time he be on in the fourth quarter, and not having him in the fourth quarter and having Donovan Mitchell on the other side, along with my guy, Darius Garland, along with the trees down there. It's going to be tough for them to be able to hold this down. So I agree with you just based off of them having, just based off of that alone. But something is telling me, bro, now that they don't have De'Aaron Fox, you're going to get more Mitchell. They may be more on the defensive side of the ball that you don't normally think with the Kings. And I think that being said, I kind of want to fuck with this under because I know what type of defense we're going to see with the Cavs, or at least I know what type of defense I should expect. But I kind of want to say I like this under here. I haven't seen any. I haven't fully dived into this game just off the strength though, bro. Like I think it opened up at 225. We're seeing it drop down to 221. I kind of agree with the move there. I think the under makes sense, especially just because De'Aaron Fox is not there, and I think the minutes is going to be replaced with a defensive type guy in Mitchell. So that's going to just help, keep Mitchell. Maybe Mitchell on Mitchell is going to be where we want to look and keep an eye out on. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that he's going to be a lockdown defender and stop Donovan Mitchell at any shape or form, but if he could keep him under 27 or something around there, they got a great chance of getting under this total. So I think he has a good shot of doing that. So I would think under, and I agree with the line movement. Again, it started at 225. It's at 221 right now. I think that's appropriate. That's appropriate.
So you got anything official on the card tonight besides the Scotty Barnes?
Yeah, no. So I'm on Scotty Barnes. We could break that one down too. So it's kind of the opposite there with that total. That one started off at 227. Starting at now is 229 and a half, as high as it's been. Scotty Barnes, my guy, said it, man. He's been pretty much the consistent scorer. We knew they were going to try to move towards him being the number one guy, and they're trying to shop other guys in this team like OG and Pascal. Pascal is one of those guys. If he hits all NBA, they got to pay him like a crazy amount of money. He get like a crazy amount of money, something like that. So I think he's going to be kind of pushed out, traded off, and you're going to see Scotty Barnes be obviously that guy. You're already seeing it though. So far the last 5 games, he's at 7.2 3-point attempts at 36%. He's not shooting at a really good rate, but again, we're going up against the Washington Wizards, man. They got the highest pace in the league over the last 5 games. They're really terrible on defense. They're not really that good all the way around. And you're seeing that this team is 9.5 favorites for a reason as far as the Toronto Raptors. I got to go to the guy that's shooting the most threes, and I got to go to the guy that his threes is only 1.5. Come on, bro. We used to get the half at Scotty Barnes when he had a different coach. Now that the new coach, they know they got to light this boy up. They got to give him attempts. They got to let him score. I think the usage for him and Gabe Davis goes up today. So I'm going to fuck with both of them on the props as far as my number one plays for today. And Scotty Barnes over 1.5 threes. He's averaging 2 threes so far this year. And again, he's averaging 7.2 attempts over the last 5 games at 2.6 make. So I just think he got to go over 40% today, and we're gonna be able to get this. And I think he gets that done. So we the North. Shout out to Real Deal Prime in the chat. Bo Jackson. Scotty's made a three every game this season, and we just need them to hit 2 today. We just need him to hit 2. So over 1.5 minus 115. That's the official bet for me. Scotty Barnes, man.
Scotty, I dig it. I dig it. Shout out to everyone in the chat right now. If you would let us know what you're on in the NBA tonight. Give us your best play. I don't give a fuck what sport it is, but if you got some plays in the NBA, we breaking it down right now. We got 2 of the heavy hitters in the association. We're gonna break it down here for a minute. LJ, let us know what you think about not only the Scotty prop. It sounds pretty damn good to me. How you feeling about my Cavaliers look? And obviously what you're on today. And a lot of people in the chat, shout out to Bo Jackson. I've seen it a lot. And you dropped this play, I believe. I don't believe it was last time on the show, but definitely on the show. You've been on the Raptors first quarter. It's pretty popular in the chat tonight as well. So what are we looking at here in the NBA, my dude?
That's exactly where I'm going.
Yeah.
Raptors first quarter at home. They've won their last three home games. They've won the first quarter. The Wizards, their last 3 road games, they've lost the first quarter. And when it comes to the point percentage, Toronto at home, plus 6.5 at home, first quarter. Washington on the road, they are abysmal, -7. So it's an easy play, Dutch, man. I've been riding first quarter Toronto at home ever since last year. I'm going to continue to keep doing it. That's where they play their best. Their favorite, like Wham said, their favorite by big number for a reason, man. They're overmatching Washington. Washington don't play no defense. Toronto plays defense. So I believe it's going to be early and often Toronto take care of business with Washington. As far as your Cleveland, I like it because Donovan Mitchell has an advantage in the backcourt, considering Fox is out. So who's going to guard Donovan Mitchell in the backcourt for the Kings? He's probably going to have a good night. Probably his PRA may be a good look tonight for Donovan Mitchell. And I like Scotty Barnes, as Wham said. I've been taking his PRA for the past week or so, and it's been cashing because he's probably one of the top guards in points, rebounds, and assists in the league. As far as those 3 categories, he's at the top. So I love the Scotty Barnes play. But as far as me, Raptors first quarter, man, -3. Easy look.
I dig it. I dig it. Yeah, I think the Cavaliers have a big. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say LJ does what I do, and it's like if we find something that works and we know it's gonna cash, like we stick with it. And I love that. I love seeing that. It's smart,
especially if the numbers line up. It's not about just taking it just to be taken.
No,
if the numbers line up, yeah, why stop? And
it's something it's like when I was betting Darvish first 5, which I didn't keep doing. Obviously, I stopped, and when I stopped, I was even up money this year when I was doing it. I just, it's just something. Yeah, I get it. I just like it.
With the Cavaliers, I feel like they obviously have the advantage in the backcourt without De'Aaron Fox. But I also feel like they have it in the front court, man. I mean, you got Sabonis. Yeah, he's nice, Pete, but he's not the biggest dude. But he's gonna get his stats. But Murray, Harrison Barnes. I mean, going up against Jared Allen and Mobley, they should be able to bully him down low. They should just be able to bully him. Cavaliers were, when I broke it down preseason, I thought this would be a bet on team. They have like a really like kind of NBA roster, old school more roster where they got a kind of a more regular point guard, the shooter and shooting guard who's going to be their scorer. And then, the shooter, just the actual shooter and Strus. And then you got your 2 bigs down low, where Mobley's a little bit more offensive and Jared's down there just to kind of bang. So this reminds me more of an old school team that I feel like will show up and play. But obviously they've been beat up a little bit. But we've seen it. They beat the Warriors 2 out of the last 3 games here. I just think they're on another level than the Sacramento Kings. So outside of some NBA fuckery, I think the Cavaliers should run these boys off the motherfucking court, bully them down low, and just really outplay him in the backcourt. De'Aaron Fox is a big fucking piece. Shout out to the Kings. I see them beating the Thunder the other night, so maybe that's why we're getting a little bit better of a number. But I believe the number is creeping up. But I don't see how the Cavs don't smack these motherfuckers. I mean, they didn't play yesterday. They're rested. They're ready to rock and roll. They've been in Cali. Obviously they've been in the Bay Area, so they should be very comfortable against a team I just think they're simply better than. So Cavaliers, I'll get to the window with that. How do you think? Obviously, here, you like the Raptors. Anything else you looking at, our boy LJ in the NBA? It's kind of a smaller card here. When we look, we got just to go down with what we got here on the NBA because it's only a 4-game card. So
Right. We got 10 tomorrow though.
yeah, huge card tomorrow. Yeah, and shout out to our boy Wham Bam. Hey, right. Ski the motherfucking prophet, our boy Babano, Ian Cameron, our boy, of course, it's only right. Trout Wham right here, and myself will be live with our boy over there on YouTube with Ski channel, breaking it down, doing our thing. So check us out tomorrow, 10-game breakdown. We'll do it right. But for today,
in-season tournament too tomorrow. In-season tournament.
Yeah, man. So we'll be seeing them bullshit ass NBA 2K courts, them motherfuckers like
They're nasty as fuck, bro.
It's so like they're video game-ish, bro. It's like get the fuck out of here with this shit. They look like we went overseas to hoop and shit. But yeah, so our boy Mike M was thinking that shout out to Mr. Trifecta would be in effect today with the Boston Celtics versus the Knicks. We got a 9-point line there. Obviously, we touched on the Toronto game. The Chicago-Milwaukee game is a big line there, -9.5 for the Milwaukee Bucks at home. And of course, we touched on the Cavaliers and the Sacramento being a 3-point. Looks like they're a 3-point favorite now. Anything on that Boston Celtics New York game or the Chicago Bulls Milwaukee game, LJ?
Nah, not too much, man. Both of those are division games, so you could throw out the numbers when it comes to that, man. These teams know each other. I like the Knicks to play defense on Boston because Boston like to put points on you. So I think the defensive aspect of the Knicks probably lock them down, try to make them work harder than what they usually do. But Milwaukee and the Bulls, I think Giannis, he's probably going to dominate that team. Lillard, I don't know what to say about Lillard, man. We already know the defense has lacked on that team, but Lillard has been inconsistent. He's put up 21 games. He'll come back and give you like 10 or 15. So I don't know. I just think he needs to get more acclimated with that team so we can get a read on them for sure. But definitely, I'm looking for the Knicks to, what's the line on Knicks in Boston? I'm looking for them to cover.
The Knicks are +9.
Yeah, I look for the Knicks to cover that for sure. If I was betting it.
Yeah, look at Kelly with the Kelly. Shout out to the new name, I believe, in the chat. Boston look ahead play Philly rematch Wednesday from last week. Yeah, I mean, that's a nice little point there. Yeah, I need to break this down, the Knicks and Boston game down a little more. I'm not gonna lie to you. I looked at the card this morning and I just was like, okay, I'm gonna bet the Cavs. Looked at it a little bit, looked at the situation. They seem well rested. I don't see why I wouldn't go to the window with the Cavaliers. It's definitely the best look on the card for me. So I don't think I'll force anything. If I do, I'll tweet it out. But yeah, the Celtics, it's hard to get in front of the Celtics, but that's an awful lot of points for a Knicks team. That competes. They're going to compete. You got Jalen Brunson who's going to score. Julius Randle, what you're going to, as long as you're going to get rebounds out of him. He's been a little bit more consistent of late. But for me, it's the perimeter shooting for the Knicks. That's, a big question for me. I still don't, I don't trust RJ Barrett, shooting the fucking three. And Julius just loves to shoot that three. So, if they can knock that down at a decent rate, they should be in this basketball game. But that's a big if. So I don't think I would stand in front of Boston at the crib. But I do like the spot of the look ahead to Philly because they did lose to Philly the other day, and I know they don't like Philly. So we'll see that. Anything from you, Cav, on the NBA today, bro? You check out any props?
I'm muted. No, I haven't checked anything out in the NBA today, man. Not really. I was looking at some college basketball stuff that I haven't got to the window yet. If I do, obviously, I'll tag the show, and anybody that follows us will get it. I was looking a little bit at Villanova, just haven't bet it yet. I was looking at a couple other things, but I will be on Bills first half -3.5, so that is official.
I dig it. Anything from you on those two other basketball games, Wayne Bam?
Yeah, I kind of like the Knicks with Kelly Vinzo right here. I do kind of fuck with that, dude. They covered, I think, 4 straight times in the meetings within each other there, depending on where you got it at. So I like I think I like the Knicks here. But other than that, the only 2 plays that I got in is where I locked in. Again, we'll tweet those out later on and add anything later on if we do. But yeah, man, shout out to the chat. Hit the like button. Make sure y'all do it up, man. And like my guy does said, we'll be back on Tuesday as well with the OG crew doing it up with the 10 card tomorrow.
Yeah, man, absolutely. I'm looking forward to that. Making it official right now. It's went up to 3.5 at Sunbook, so I'm gonna lock it in right now. Cavaliers -3. I'm digging it, so it'll be official for the show. The Broncos plus. I might even wait actually to lock that and see a little bit later. I know people were saying there's a lot of money on on the Broncos side. I don't know. I could see this line maybe moving late. We'll see though. I think the touchdown will be there late, so no reason for me to rush. So for show purposes, Cavaliers -3. It's good money. Our boy LJ, what we got, my man? What we got for the chat, my man? And recap your plays if you would, my dude.
Toronto -3 first quarter. Top 5 in the league at home. Number two. I'm sorry, the number 2 in the league. First quarter point margin. Washington's at the bottom, man, and they don't play defense. I think Washington is immature. You know, a lot of young guys over there, man, just trying to get stats instead of just trying to play team ball. So Toronto take care of business. They've been on a long road trip too at Toronto. I think they've been gone all week, you know, from the house. So they're gonna feel good coming back home to some home cooking. So Toronto first quarter -3.
Oh yeah,
I dig it. And shout out to everyone in the chat. We got 100+ still hanging around.
Yeah, I was gonna hit that, Dutch. I was gonna say the Chillis said lighters in the air and salute to the homies. And he's got that membership. He's got the green, just like Kong's Clips has the membership, man. If you can get the membership, you know, we don't ask for a bunch here at Pub Sports Radio. Either way, hit the like button, and we're glad you're here. But that helps a ton. One person holds all this shit down, so the $4.99 a month, it goes a long fucking way.
Boy, Justin on the other side, liking the Kings +118. Hey, one of us will cash, homie. One of us will cash. Shout out to all y'all hanging around, though. Hey, and when we all pass, I want to get in with this because we got 100+. We'll give y'all something. We don't got much in the archive. But when we all pass, this shit have me laughing, though. Have me tripping out a little bit. When we all pass, how we gonna go, huh? This motherfucker had, I wonder if he asked for this. He had to ask for this shit, bro. But hey, all right, and rest in peace to this dude. All right, but this is some crazy ass shit. Take us to the funeral before we get up out of here. Let's kill the bookies, man. Let's kill the bookies, most important. Check out this.
Big games, man.
No, motherfucker. What's unnatural is how you did yourself at your funeral.
Big games. Big games.
This motherfucker said, I want to be on the bench. I want to go out on the bench. Not on the bench, on the bench.
Wow.
That shit had me
That's crazy.
Song is crazy, y'all. For sure, that was crazy.
Oh, man. Hey, but be sure
to
LJ Sports Media, our guy, Trout Wham, of course, at Razor Sharp Picks, at Pimp Slap Play of the Day. All the homies that joined the panel, man. There's some real ones, some real heavy hitters, and they're a must follow. We appreciate everyone. Be sure to hit the betting with the books right after here. Stick right here, betting with the books. They're going to break every single game down. Cab, if you would, man. Hit the chat. Let's bounce.
Bo, Andrew, Con Clips, Real Jill, 456 Blue Flame, Lucky Power. Again, one of the few people who has tagged us in videos. We really appreciate it. And I the only reason they didn't get up is technicalities, but we appreciate it. It helps. Send the videos, XCal, everybody. I wish I could hit it all. Perky Sanderson, my guy there. But we don't have shit without you. So thank you guys. We'll be back.
Motherfuckers know the vibe.
There's been a toy around idea of maybe a Fried Friday, maybe not. We haven't talked with anybody else, but throwing out there, this Medicate Monday has been getting love, and we have to crunch it into 2 hours.
Comment below. Keep us through the archive. Keep us through the algorithm, whatever the fuck it is. Put a fucking smiley. Put a cloud. Put your player of the day. Put your strain. Not in the chat right now. If you're a real one, you support Medicate Mondays in the sesh. Comment below. Don't got to be nothing long. Comment below. Just do the algorithm. We appreciate y'all. Hit the like button. Subscribe. Y'all motherfuckers know the vibes.
Stay high.
Smoke weed, everybody.